look at the camera.
Hey guys, this is Langbird37, and today I'll be comparing the Pixel XL and the iPhone 7. And first thing I'll be comparing is the fingerprint recognition. For me, the iPhone 7's fingerprint recognition, I'm way more used to it, and it's way easier to use. I mean, because all you do is place your finger on the home button to do it. Whereas on here, you have to look. You see the fingerprint sensor on the back. Whereas you have to place it on the back and do it. So let me just try. I'll just show you guys. You see?
It's not opening.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys, you got that? The camera. Okay. So. And then the camera. Now this is a 12 megapixel rear camera. Now this is a 12 megapixel rear camera, and I'll show you that. You see this? And I really love this camera, but Pixel XL camera is way better in my opinion, because just look at this. I mean, it has lots of really nice detail, but I just feel like I just don't like the camera, okay? Too much light flash and yeah, you know. And this, however, now this camera is also a 12 megapixel camera, but it is much better. Just look how its autofocus is way better, auto stabilization. Just look how much better it is. And this also, just so you know, the iPhone 7 is a 7 megapixel front facing camera. This has an 8 megapixel front facing camera. And RAM performance, guys, I'm gonna tell you how much RAM is. Dun dun dun! This has 128 GB of RAM, and look how snappy and fast it is. I just love it how snappy and fast this is. Yeah. Whereas on here, it's kind of slow. It's a little slow and laggy in the iPhone 7, considering it only has 2 gigs of RAM. Oh, just so you know, guys, the base model for the iPhone 7 starts at 32 gigs. But the highest capacity available option for the iPhone 7 when you're first buying it is 128 gigs. But this, however, is the 32 gig version. This has 128 gigs of RAM and storage. And the performance on here is much better than there. And the display is much better here. This is a larger 5.5 inch Retina display, where the 4.7 inch Retina display. I like the size of this size better, but I don't like the white glass around the screen. It makes the bezels pop out so much, and it's so annoying. It just doesn't feel premium. Whereas here, look, the bezels, since it's black, the bezels don't pop out as much. It just feels much more premium, and it has HD. It's just better to look at. And then the water resistant. I don't know whether this is water resistant at all. I'm not going to test that though. But all I know for sure is that the iPhone 7, even though it doesn't have that glass build, iPhone 7 Plus were the last iPhones to have the aluminum build on the back, whereas this is IP67 water resistance. I don't know. I'm not going to test that though. The price is, this was a $900. This was $600. So this is $300 more, but it's, in my opinion, it's a little better, okay? Yeah. So, camera, we already went through that. The RAM, and yeah. And the headphone jack, this is the last thing. After this, I'm going to end the video. So, as you can see, guys, no headphone jack on this side of the iPhone 7, no headphone jack, no headphone jack, no headphone jack. The reason they took away the headphone jack, when Apple did that, it was a really unnecessary move, because I don't know how, but like the Samsung Galaxy S8 and S7 are more waterproof than the iPhone 7, and they still have headphone jacks. So, and they're actually more waterproof than the iPhone X, which might actually be the most waterproof on the market. And inside this rocks the A10 Fusion chip, which is the second most powerful chip that Apple ever made. The A10 Fusion chip. I don't know too much about the Pixel XL since as an Android, and a headphone jack. So guys, you see they use the exact same lightning connector port for the headphone jack, but if you want to charge and listen at the same time, see, that's the downside of the headphone jack. It's that you have to buy a lightning dock to do that, which looks pretty cool, but it runs a hefty $50. And this, see that? So now if I just plug it into the phone, let me just try. Let me just try doing something with sound. Or Spotify on here. I just want to test that sound. Oh yeah, sorry, the music was too loud out there, but it feels really good. The headphones feel really good. And over here we also have the microphone controls on here. So guys, that will be it today. Like and subscribe if you want to see more, and bye.